AFE Navigator 2017 includes some new enhancements to make finding and reporting on your AFEs and RTDs simpler. My name is Jeff Clement and I'm the product manager for AFE Navigator. Let me show you how it works. In previous versions of AFE Navigator, the quick search functionality allowed you to quickly find AFEs by entering a search term and having it search a handful of fields on the AFE, such as the AFE number, UWI, description, and outside AFE number. In AFE Navigator 2017, the quick search now searches all of your primary document types. So if you use AFE Navigator to track your RTDs or budget groups like I do in my environment, quick search will now return matching results from each of those types. So for example, if I enter part of a UWI as a search string, I will see results from my AFEs that match that and from my RTDs, and if I had any matches my budget groups. Now, one thing that's new in AFE Navigator 2017 is the administrator now has the ability to configure what the search results look like. So each of these panels here are what we call a search card, and they are something that can be configured by the administrator to present whatever information it is the user should be seeing when they do a quick search. In addition, power users are able to append an asterisk to their search query to see all historical versions as well as the current versions. As before, the quick search is keyboard accessible. So from anywhere in the application, simply pressing Alt-O will put the cursor into the quick search box. Typing in my search query and hitting enter will put a cursor into my search results, and using my arrow keys I can navigate between the search results, and enter will open up my selected result. AFE Navigator's browse screen is the place to go to perform ad hoc querying and searching of your AFE and RTD data. AFE Navigator 2017's browse screen is more intuitive and includes some great new features. Users can easily select the columns they'd like to see on the browse screen by clicking the gear icon. So for example, if I'd like to see my AFE type, my operator, our working interest, and our total gross estimate and actuals, and of course the AFE status, I could add them in this way. And I realize I've added the status to the end of my query, and I'd like it up near the beginning, so I can just drag that to rearrange my columns. Now what's new in this version of AFE Navigator is that when I make changes to my columns as a user, those are saved against my user and shared between all of my devices. We can easily perform ad hoc filtering and sorting on our data by clicking on the drop-down arrows above each field. So for example, if I would like to see only my approved drilling AFEs with actual costs, I could do that by putting a filter on the AFE type column to look for drilling, filtering my status to be only fully approved and internally approved, and then looking for all of the actual costs 1 cent or higher. And of course I can also sort these. New in AFE Navigator 2017 is the ability to build browse reports that include filtering, a predefined set of columns, and a preferred sort order. Here I'll build a quick summary report that shows my favorite columns for my active AFEs ordered by creation date. I'll start by clicking the New Report button. I want my AFE number, my AFE type, AFE status, and total gross estimate, and total gross actuals. Now of course I'd like to only include my AFEs, so I'll look for documents where the originator is equal to the current user. I could choose myself from the list, but choosing current user in my filters allows me to share this filter with other users and have it work for them as well. And finally, I'd like to sort by my creation date in descending order. And that's it. AFE Navigator 2017 now includes the ability to drill into detail in the AFEs or RTDs without needing to use the classic reporting tool. We can do this by clicking the drop-down arrow next to the new report icon, which will give us access to the detailed report options. For example, we can use the AFE's partners report type to build a report such as this one that will list out Deer Exploration's working interest and status for any AFEs that include them. So we're filtering for the company of Deer Exploration, we're including the AFE number type and description, but then we're also including the company name, working interest, and status. One interesting thing to note is that when you include columns in a report, you're able to provide an alternative name so you can rename the columns to fit your need. When I execute this report, I'll see something like the following. Here we'll see a list of the AFEs that include Deer Exploration, Deer Exploration's working interest, and their approval status. And of course, AFE Navigator allows users to quickly export their information to Excel for further finessing, just by clicking the Excel icon here. Users of AFE Navigator 2017 will appreciate their ability to configure their dashboard to meet their needs. Users are able to remove dashboard widgets that they don't want to see. Users can select additional widgets from the Available Widgets panel and drag them onto their dashboard. And using simple drag and drop, users can rearrange the widgets that are on their dashboard to meet their preferred viewing order. Administrators are able to configure global widgets and control who sees those widgets and whether or not those users are allowed to remove them from their dashboard. In summary, AFE Navigator 2017 includes a number of enhancements to the reporting and searching capabilities of the software, such as a new quick search screen that allows searching your AFEs and RTDs efficiently, a new browse screen that offers better reporting options, and a user configurable dashboard.